G'day, I'm Shannon McCormack and I'm here with the Young Farmer Business Program. We've put together a short clip explaining a profit and loss statement. So a profit and loss statement, if we think of it as the past of the business, so often done at the end of a financial year, if we can put a sporting analogy on it, it's like the scorecard of the game we've just played, which is the business year. It's a great opportunity to reflect and see where we can improve or make some changes in our business to perform better for the next financial year. So the easiest way to look at a profit and loss is pretty well start at the top. So at the top, first thing we'll see is the income. Income's usually made up of sales for the year, or any sort of revenue made throughout the year. This can be grain sales, wool sales, any livestock sales. It can also include any rebates, so like your diesel rebate. Under this will be like a section where these sales are tallied up, and we call that the gross profit. So gross being total of sales for the year, no expenses taken out yet. So the line we see under gross profit will be our expenses. So expenses can be split into two different sections: variable costs or variable expenses and fixed expenses. So examples of a variable expense, these are things that can change from year to year, and they could be things like, say, seed or fertiliser, or potentially repairs and maintenance. You know, like if a flood went through and you had to fix a heap of fences, you don't get floods every year. So that's your variable costs. Then we move on to our fixed costs. So these costs are costs that they're there whether the business trades or not. So we're talking insurance, wages, electricity. Those costs are there day in, day out, year in, year out, and they don't really change very much. And these are your fixed costs. From there, we tally those together to get total expenses. Then it gets interesting. The line below these expenses is what we call our net profit. So net profit is our total of gross profit, so gross profit less our total expenses. And so that's pretty well the cash left in the business when it's all said and done, what we take home as a business owner. Now that we've calculated net profit, this is where it gets a little tricky. This is where we need to apply tax and depreciation to your business. You need to get in touch with your accountant so they can explain to you how tax and depreciation apply to your business. Now we've had a simple look at the profit and loss statement. We can use this info to do some ratios and analyse the performance of our business.